to sing between yourselves right now. So I hope you enjoy it. And this is the song. I'll be loving you always with a love that's true. Always, when the things you plan need a helping hand, I will understand. Always, always. Skies may not be blue. Always. That's when I'll be there for you. Not for just a day, not for just a month, not for just a year, but always. I'll save this note for Danny because he does such a good job. I don't even know to tell a story what's going to happen. This will be fantastic.
Boy, that's a hard act to follow. First of all, thank you all for coming here this afternoon. It's been a lovely time, and it's a lovely venue. Isn't this a beautiful place to have a wedding? Yes. As I look out upon the Columbia River, it reminded me of a story that I heard several years ago. It seems as though there are these three missionaries, and they're going through Oregon on their way to complete their mission into what we now know as the state of Washington. And as they got to the Columbia River, they were appalled. They couldn't believe that this river that was so powerful and so strong and so wide was something that they would have to cross. And so the first missionary went to prayer. He said, Lord, I'm asking you. He says, I need to have the physical strength to cross this river. And poof, God gave him great muscles and great lung capacity. He jumped into the Columbia River. 3.5 hours later, he got to the Washington side. Second missionary says, oh, Lord. He says, I pray that you can give me the technology to get across this river. And poof, God gave him the blueprints of a kayak and all the material to build it. In an hour, he had it built. In another 2 hours, he paddled across the Columbia River and wound up in Washington. The third missionary said, Lord, give me the wisdom, give me the intelligence, and most of all, give me the common sense to figure out how to get to the other side. Poof, God made him into a woman. She walked asked for directions, walked 5 more blocks, and crossed the bridge from Astoria into Washington. The point of my story is that sometimes in our lives we are blessed with beautiful and intelligent women that come into our lives and change our lives in a very, very positive way. And you folks are blessed with that at this time. When we met in Las Vegas a couple months ago, we were talking about our lives, learning, talking about, what we'd done, where we were going, and so forth. And I was telling Doug how I had retired after 27 years with the U.S. Marshal Service, and that was in 2001. I met the beautiful, intelligent woman in my life, Gail. And so we fell in love and we got married, and she decided that I had trunk retirement. And I needed to go back and do the work part over again until I got it right. So I started to reflect on that conversation because you were telling me that you were thinking about retiring fairly soon. So I took the liberty of buying you a retirement gift early. And I'm going to give it to you on your wedding day.